All right. Morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Market Trading. I am your host, Vays. Let me see if the YouTube is going to start with audio or not. Nope, good. And sorry about no video yesterday. I was just busy traveling. It was a travel day. I kept thinking I was going to do a video, and then the day just got away from me. Did not make it to the airport early enough to do a video. And then didn't have time last night after landing in Panama. I'm now in Panama. Those of you that are in Panama, feel free to reach out, and then we go out and grab a drink somewhere. All right, let's go straight to the charts. I'm not going to keep you much longer. As always, whenever I'm on a long 5+ hour flight, Bitcoin moves like crazy, either to the upside or the downside. In this case, it was to the upside, which is great. So I, of course, was seeing the $25,000 area as support, but I was also seeing the $27,000 area as resistance. There were two moving averages on the daily scale that were preventing us, and I needed us to break out of this channel, break above the moving averages in order to be bullish once again. That is exactly what happened. There was a monster day yesterday, and we're already starting off a really good day today. So we're going to go over to our allocation chart, and we're going to put in the proper designation of our allocation. But before we do that, let's go over to the long-term view and see where we are. Your camera setup now shows you with all white beard. Oh, that's weird. So you can see on a monthly chart, not much has changed. We are still following that purple path. What about the weekly chart? The weekly chart has broken out above resistance, and the only thing left is that lucid SAR, which we're going to break next week anyway, based on the trajectory of the SAR. And also, we did break the MRI count. That's the one thing I wasn't sure about. The MRI, we still don't have a green star candle yet. That is a monster candle breaking us out of resistance. I certainly expect us to close this candle above both moving averages. I'm not expecting us to come down. This is the important one right here. The important one right here is our allocation. You see this red line? That's the line that I said I would become 100% bullish above that line. However, I'm not going to cheat. The line comes in at just under 67,000. But notice that as the line gets broken, the price is still not breaking all the moving averages. And also, when this line was broken, there was still more than half life in this candle to go. We now see 9 hours to go. So sometime before yesterday's candle, before today's candle began, so sometime between 27,000 and 28,000 is when the decision should have been made to go 100% bullish. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to be splitting the difference, and I'm going to put this in 100% bullish, as I've been telling you guys for weeks. And I'm going to do it in the vicinity of 57,750. I'm going to do it even closer to 28 in order to give us the benefit of the doubt that we were not going to rush in too early into the 100% bullish trade. But at 27,750, we would have been sufficiently above all the moving averages with confidence that this candle is not going to slam us back down below the moving averages. That's what you need. You need confidence that this candle is legitimate. Tone, monthly MACD about the cross. I guess, but I don't really care about the monthly MACD all that much. Why is this not? Well, there's the monthly MACD. It's about to cross to the other side as well. So I don't really care about the monthly MACD. I don't even know why we have them up here. Guys, the financial summit is coming back to the UAE, November 5 to 10. Everyone feels better when the price of Bitcoin rises. So hopefully we get a few signups, a few more signups later this week. We're showing you guys one of these videos. This was the ice bath everyone did, thanks to Moritz Platten, our boxing instructor, who comes in and teaches the health sessions. Matt from Alpha Numerics, he was at the financial summit. Great guy, has a great indicator, and he joined me on my last podcast. It's funny, a lot of people in the comments are calling him a scammer. I don't understand how you can be a scammer when you're offering a free product. So it's please explain. So he does have two things. He has the indicator, which he sells for about $350, similar to the price I sell the MRI for. And I think that selling a trading indicator that you still have to apply for a one-time fee of under $500 is perfectly more than reasonable. No one has to buy it. And then his other product, which is called Black Box, which is where you implement their trading bot that uses that indicator with your API key to trade for you, is free. They're not charging you for this. They're not charging you a commission on your winning trades. They're not charging you a pre-front fee. All they ask is that you set up your trading account through their affiliate link. And you can put like $10 on this bot. And if it's not making you money, you will only lose $10. So it's, I don't know if $10 is possible, maybe 100, I don't know. So I find it very hard to explain how someone is a scammer by offering such products at unreasonably cheap or free prices. And you don't have to use them. Yeah, these are our testimonial videos. It's really, really cool. Just subscribe to the Financial Summit YouTube channel, guys. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We need 1,000 subscribers and then a few more hours of watched video, and then we can demonetize this channel so that you don't have to be forced to watch any ads. But right now, YouTube puts ads for us. Oh, I got to message Chris Dunn. Hopefully, he'll come back to another summit. Tai Zen is another good guy. Guys, all these guys are trading multi-million-dollar portfolios. I mean, these are the kinds of people that you meet legitimately trading multi-million-dollar portfolios. All right, let's move on. Daily chart. Our daily chart is looking great. We've broken all resistance barriers, absolutely all. And the most important one to me was actually the break of the prior swing high. The prior swing high was the most, yes, it's nice to break both moving averages. Yes, it's nice to break the descending channel. But the one that I'm favoriting the most is the break of the prior swing high. And now we are challenging the next set of swing highs. And we're almost there. That's at 29.5. We're almost there. And then the only hurdle left to go is breaking the annual high, the yearly high, or the 2-year high at this point. Let's see. My chart updates. Waiting for the update. Am I coming to the Bitcoin halving party in El Salvador on April 3rd? I think so. The date got moved. I think I'm still going. I don't know why I lost my stream. I have good internet here in Panama, and I don't know why it breaks up. It's really annoying. I don't know where I was when that happened. All right, we're back. The annual high is actually gonna be a full year high, more than a year high, year and a half. It would have been in last time we had prices this high would have been in June. Oh yeah, exactly 12 months to the day. So we'd make a 12-month high once we take out the annual high. And that's a very, very bullish sign. And I want to be 100% long Bitcoin before that happens, which is why we are already at 100% bullish allocation into Bitcoin on this massive candle. There was obvious reasons to be cautious right here under all the moving averages, but right now there's no need to be cautious whatsoever. And as of 27,750 bucks, it should have been obvious that we are breaking all resistance and going higher, as explained here over the last few days. Now, on a daily scale, do watch out for an MRI top coming in later this week. I will see it as a 1 to 4 candle correction, maybe as low as the moving averages at 27.5. And after that, I expect us to go up. It's great to see the moving averages did not cross over on a daily scale, and hopefully it stays that way. Yeah, I'm not surprised black box is not allowed for US people. I have never used black box for reasons that you guys understand. So I can't really help you there. But I can't help you get rid of your US passport. I do know people that specialize in that service. They specialize in acquiring new passports. They specialize in, well, they don't really specialize in, but I can advise on how to get rid of your US passport because I have done enough research to that effect. Now, whether I do it myself, I'm waiting till the US election. It depends how the US election goes. I may file the moment after the election, assuming there is an election and assuming I'm allowed. Both things are actually questionable right now. I mean, you can just look at Luke Rudowski's Twitter feed. He just got his entire YouTube channel demonetized for even mentioning, oh, I used to go to this event all the time. There he is. There's Luke Rudowski. Was I here in 21? I know I was there in 2020. I might have been here in 2021 as well. Maybe you see me in the background somewhere. Everyone is talking about this submarine. But there are much bigger problems in the world. Yeah, so he played a clip from Robert Kennedy Jr. and he got his whole channel demonetized for that. So Robert Kennedy Jr., the establishment does not want him to get elected, even though he's a Democrat, which is insane. It looks like a lot of people are going to be moving to Rumble. I would be moving to Rumble. I would not be moving over to Odyssey. I will be moving over to Rumble. GBTC, look at that. Finally, the discount is slowly being evaporated. We are now at 32% discount. This line is right at 30% discount. And I still think this discount is going to go to zero. So GBTC has gone up and reached its annual high. Unlike Bitcoin, which is still way shy of its annual high, GBTC made it to its annual high. That's a good sign that people are buying into GBTC. So this week, GBTC was a much better investment than Bitcoin from a returns perspective because it went up an additional 8% on top of what Bitcoin went up. We can look at the weekly candle, which is our 4-day candle. It went up 10%. And GBTC went up an additional 8% on top of that. So it almost doubled. So GBTC has doubled Bitcoin gains this week. It makes up for all those extra losses that it had over the last year and a half. Unconfiscatable, coming to Las Vegas. Speaking of Las Vegas, someone just mentioned it in the comments. Swan also had their channel shut down. That is correct. I bet you Rumble stock's doing really well. I actually didn't even know it was a publicly traded company. We were looking at Virgin Galactic the other day. I do like the bullishness of it. Bet you Rumble's doing pretty well. No, not as good as I thought they would be. Thought they'd do better. Let's look at Bitfarms. I'm sure Bitfarms rallied. Yeah, there it is. Bitfarms new annual high. There it is. Man, we had an opportunity to buy it again for $1. I've been busy working and traveling, but those that pay attention to markets every day could have got in on that. Was talking about the stock when it was 30 cents. Now it's $1.30. Yeah, like I said, those waiting for 25,000, I mean, they had their chance. It fell to 25,000 for about 30 minutes. Is that enough time to buy it? I don't know. You tell me. Did you buy it? We fell. Here's a, well, let's go to a 1-hour candle. Let's see how many hours we spend below 25,000. The lowest close was here. And yep, about here. What was the close? 24,890. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You had a 6-hour window, maybe here and here as well. Yeah, but this shouldn't count because most of this hour was spent above. You had about a 6-hour window to buy Bitcoin below 25,000. That is how markets bottom in general. You had your chance to buy below 25K. I don't think you're going to get that chance ever again. I said this about 20,000. Once we broke 22,000, I said we will never have a chance to buy 20,000 again. And now I'm saying I don't think you'll ever have a chance to buy 25,000 again. I don't think it's ever going back that low. Oil. Oil is going up. It is possible they did not siphon off the strategic oil reserve. Or actually also someone DM'd me, but I forgot where. Shit. So there was a Reuters article, US to maybe buy 12 million barrels. US plans to buy 12 million barrels of oil. This was published June 13th, 7 days ago. More bullshit from the federal government. It's a lie. There's no plan to buy oil. It's another lie. Look at this. US plans to buy 12 million barrels of oil for reserve this year. This was published on June 13th. If we go to my spreadsheet, Let's look at this year. Here is this year, 2023, right here. So this year, the United States has sold 20 million barrels. I'm going to round. 20 million barrels has been sold this year. And there's an article saying the US plans to buy 12 million barrels. Why didn't they just not sell? Why sell 20 million to then buy 12 million back? Explain this to me. If there was a plan to refill the strategic reserve, why don't you just not sell from the strategic oil reserve? Wouldn't that make more sense? So this is a lie. It's an outright lie. There is no plan to buy 12 million barrels. They're not going to buy 12 million barrels. And if we're lucky, they will only sell 12 million barrels from now till the end of the year, because they've already sold 20 million this year, and we're halfway through the year. It's the middle of June. All right, natural gas. Is that natural gas? Natural gas. I'm bullish on natural gas. We've broken out above the moving average and above the prior swing high. Gold. Oh, this is where my bullishness on gold ends. We've broken below the moving average on a weekly scale. We have fell below the prior swing low, and we're no longer bouncing off the prior swing high support. Now, this candle needs to close this badly. And then we can go, and then I'll be bearish. So I'm gonna actually delete this arrow. I'm no longer bullish on gold because of what's happening this week. And yet Bitcoin is skyrocketing. I'm curious how the S&P did. I have not paid attention. The S&P has pulled back slightly. Not a big deal. Doesn't really make much of a difference. And I'm still bullish on the S&P. S&P daily, we hit an MRI top, which I'm sure I mentioned. And I am looking for a 1 to 4 candle correction. Now, I'm also curious on the cash index, what it looks like on the daily and where the MRI is. Oh, I don't even have the MRI up here. And I should also put alphanumerics up here. Alphanumerics is bullish. And that is not right. Where's the MRI? There it is. No MRI top? Interesting. Oh, wow. We may not get to an MRI top on the cash index, but we did get to it on the futures index. Interesting. Yeah, because of the weekends. Because we went higher on the weekend. Saturday was a. Wait. This doesn't show me the weekend. There's too many. I can't find the proper S&P index. They're completely different here. I gotta do some homework and figure out what the S&P index I should use. I want to look at currencies. How's the dollar doing? As you guys know, I am bullish on the US dollar. I am bearish on the euro. Euro back to below par in the near future. And I'm bullish on Brazil. Beautiful. The currency is doing well. It's appreciating. I'm bullish on Mexico. And I'm still dumbfounded by Turkey. Mexico's doing great. Dumbfounded by Turkey and their hyperinflation. I'm bullish on India, but I don't like the structure. And I am bullish on the future of Russia. And also I'm bullish on the future of China. Doesn't mean those are good things. It just means that I think the prospects of Russia in 20 years are higher than the prospects for the US in 20 years. I'm looking 10 to 20 years down the line. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, but 20 years down the line. And I'm not bullish on South Africa. I mean, maybe the BRICS can pull it out, but I'm more bullish on Saudi Arabia, Iran, and UAE and Syria. But it's easy to be bullish on Syria, right? I mean, well, when there's not much lower to go, the only place to go is up. I'm bullish on the Arab League, especially if they stop, killing each other and start cooperating with each other. Syria, Iran joining the Arab League is a very bullish thing for the world. It's good for peace too, not from the US perspective. From the US perspective, it's a disaster, but from a global peace perspective, it's I don't know what Powell said. I haven't paid attention. But I can check Canaan. Canaan's not doing very well. Who else is making miners besides Canaan? I don't know. They're not doing that well. What about that AI company? Yeah, I'm sure AI will be doing well. AI companies will be doing well. I mean, you can use them to replace employees. Your biggest expense is human labor. And if you can replace that human labor with a bot, make sure company profits skyrocket. Skyrocket. The fact that you are bullish on the future of China only highlights that you don't even know what's happening in Russia. I'm very well aware of what's happening in Russia. Russia is creating alliances to help their country for the next 20, 30 years. US is destroying the alliances that helped them last 20, 30 years. It's very, very simple. It's very simple. India and China being friends with Russia is huge. And China-America relationships falling apart. And the moment India could say goodbye to the US, they will. They just can't do it yet. Maybe not for another decade or two. All right, let's see what the chances are of raising rates. What the stock market is doing just fine. Powell is likely to raise rates. Probably going to go up a quarter. I mean, UBI is coming to the West, which again, more reason why the West is going to fall apart. Paying people to do nothing only wants them to get paid more and do less. No, I agree. And I've been saying that for a while. The rates should be higher, but they shouldn't go up this fast. Here's my problem, Thunderberg. There are always jobs, right? I don't believe in unemployment for doing nothing, right? 2 hours a day, go pick up trash on the side of the highway. There's always jobs. I don't see robots doing it. All right, guys, I think I'm good. Super chat in Telegram. But I looked at Canaan. Bernoulli, I looked at Canaan. I looked at the stock. It's not doing well. I don't have anything else to say. And I don't know what Powell said, so I have no comment. Hire more people at airports and bus stations to help people get on the right plane or the right bus. Like there's always jobs. How's Tesla doing? Powell's testimony today. They got him in front of Congress again? Bullish on Tesla into an MRI weekly. And daily coming up. Still bullish though. Bitcoin pumping again. Great. Nice. 29.5. Beautiful. 100% bullish now. Looks great. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. Thank you all for watching. Think about coming to the Financial Summit. An incredible event for traders, money managers, VCs. And also unconfiscatable. SPX 500 USD is the correct ticker. I was using that before, but there was something wrong with it. There was a problem with it. I'll use it here for now, and we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, thank you all for watching. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye, guys.